Alright, what is going on, my fellow gamblers? Today we're here with the should you summon or why you shouldn't summon for Robin. So just like my other ones, this video is gonna sort of be going over her strengths, maybe some weaknesses, cases where you do want to summon for her, cases where you don't want to summon for her, where she'll probably be good in, where she might not be the greatest in, just like I do with all the other should you summon videos. So if you are sort of on edge on summoning or not summoning, just stay tuned and I'll hopefully be able to help you with that. So before I get into the video, drop a like, drop a sub, hit the bell icon for more videos like this. Let's get straight into it. So this video, I'm not going to really read out her kit because I've already had multiple videos where I already have that you can check out, such as the build guide, such as the full kit video I have. So this video is already just going to assume that you kind of know it. I will still stay some parts of her kit, like the increased damage dealt, crit damage, follow-up attacks, all that kind of stuff, but I won't directly be reading off her kit. So Robin is a Harmony support, and as that role has, we do already have a bunch of Harmony supports in the game. So she is sort of competing in this really competitive role that a lot of people do now have Harmony supports. There are really good 4-star ones like Hani and Ting Yun. You can get one really good one from Standard, Bronya, who is a 5-star. And then there's two broken limited ones, Raw and Mei practically being like the queen Harmony support that works anywhere, and Sparkle that practically works everywhere too, that amplifies the absolute living shite out of your DPS. So Robin has to compete in this very competitive role. So what sort of makes Robin different from the other Harmony supports? So to get a general gist of that, we look at what other Harmony supports can do. So just like a brief thing, Raw and Mei, she's like a weakness break effect type support, which gives you damage, gives you weakness break efficiency, and gives you all type res pen, gives you speed. She gives you all this stuff that no matter what team you put her on can use effectively. She also has stuff like weakness break extensions. It's really insane what she can do. But then you look at someone like Sparkle or Bronya, they're really unique because they give action advance. Like Bronya gives you a full turn, while Sparkle gives you a 50% action advance. Tuning down with Sparkle can practically make it to where you always go next anyways, but with Bronya you're guaranteed action advance, and they also amplify your damage. Both their skill and all amplifying damage, Bronya gives you damage dealt, while Sparkle gives you a hell ton of crit damage. And Bronya is all giving the entire team crit damage, Sparkle's all giving you a bunch of skill points, giving you Cypher, increasing damage boost effects. Combining that with the supportive talents, all that kind of stuff. A lot of Harmony supports practically have every single role covered at this point. So what makes Robin more unique? So the biggest thing Robin does have going for her is the fact that when you do ult, pretty much you can't use Robin anymore, but she gets this thing where you're able to give your entire team an immediate action. So when you do pop her ult, the entire team gets a action forward. They're able to act again. Not only is the entire team able to take another turn, which is really insane, you can do crazy burst damages with that. Her ult also buffs everyone's attack based on her own attack. And not only that, anytime your other allies attack, Robin does a additional physical damage attack, so making you dish out even more damage in the process. While yes, Robin can't move or do anything while she's in her ult state, she is giving you additional damage, which is really good. The skill also gives everyone damage dealt by a pretty good amount too, a whopping 50% for 3 turns. That is really good, and you compare that with the ultimate, very nice buff. So those two alone, practically any DPS can benefit off attack percent. Literally anyone that does damage in this game can benefit off damage dealt. And then all these buffs already, you also have the talent, which doesn't give you that much, but it gives you a whole 20% crit damage for all your allies, which is also practically good for every DPS that isn't a dot character. So you have this attack bonus from the ult that also deals additional physical damage, increasing your damage output on the team overall. You have the skill giving everyone a good amount of damage out, and now you have a talent that's giving people even more crit damage. And now sort of where you can kind of understand where she works best. She has this trace where while she is in her ult state, critical damage dealt by follow-up attacks actually deal 25% more damage. So with that alone, you can sort of tell that Robin works best on a follow-up attack team. So her best team is going to be on a follow-up team. To give you an example, the best follow-up attack team in the game is most likely going to be Topaz, Dr. Ratio, Aventurine, and Robin. You might think, why does follow-up attack benefit from this most? Because it is 25% crit damage dealt, but that's nothing crazy. While yes, I do agree, that is also something negligible, and she could still work fantastic on any other team in the game, using her with anyone that doesn't even use follow-up attacks. The reason I mainly say follow-up attacks is, one, that trace, but again, gonna take that out of the equation for this one. While she is in her ult, as you do remember, she deals additional physical damage anytime an ally attacks. You can sort of see where I'm going with this. When you do a follow-up attack, someone else does an attack, they get another attack with the follow-up attack. So if you use Dr. Ratio skill, You hit the skill, Robin does additional damage. You proc his follow-up attack, that hit does additional damage from Robin. Say that procs Aventurine's follow-up attack, that deals additional physical damage from Robin. Say that thing got Numby's speed up and now Topaz gets a follow-up attack in that scenario as well. That does additional damage from Robin. And let's say you had Dr. Rachel's ult and you get another follow-up attack. That's more physical damage dealt. That is the main reason I say she is going to be absolutely bonkers on follow-up attack teams, just because the damage output is going to be a lot higher. Because not only are you buffing everyone on the follow-up attack team with damage dealt, attack, and crit damage more with their follow-up attacks, you also have the additional physical damage dealt on the ultimate be active even more, because follow-up attack characters do more attacks than anyone else in the game besides Zale with the Resurgence. That's why she's going to be really, really good there. But again, I'm not making this sound like she's only going to be good on a follow-up attack team. I'm saying her best team will be follow-up attack teams, but she is still practically good everywhere. And so now, let's sort of talk about teams that she is good on. Since she is a Harmony support and she practically provides you every source of things that you kind of want, she works on anything, be it Dot, Zale, Clara teams, follow-up teams, even with Acheron technically. Because the skill does give you damage dealt, and the ultimate gives you attack. And attack is universal among DPSs. Dot characters love attack, anyone loves attack. The only crit sources you get is from the follow-up attacks, and then the crit source from the talent. And as we do know, the only people that don't really benefit from crit is Dot, but Dot benefits heavily from the attack percent given by the ultimate, and the damage dealt given by the skill. So you combine these, and it sort of gives you this universal support that is also really good anywhere. Not only that, but I've barely been talking about it, but the idea of giving your entire team another turn is absolutely broken. Imagine tuning it to where you can dish out a bunch of damage with your other teammates, and then it comes Robin's turn and you all and they get to go again. With Dot teams, you get to apply even more Dot stacks. With follow-up teams, you get to do even more follow-ups. And with any other general DPSs, Acheron, you get to build more slash dream procs. General DPSs like Zale, you can do even more attacks and potentially proc Resurgence once again. She is just this universal Harmony support that practically works anywhere. And so now it brings the question, should you or should you not summon? So you should summon if you are looking for another Harmony support, because Robin is this really, really, really good Harmony support character that again works on practically every team. Giving you damage dealt, giving you crit damage, giving you attack percent, and a whole action events for your entire team, which is absolutely insane. It is extremely valuable. And the additional physical attacks dealt when someone else attacks is also really, really good, and it could ramp up a lot of damage. So again, if you are mainly looking for a Harmony support, let's say you do have one, let's just say you have maybe just Ruan Mei or just Sparkle. You might just have Bronya and maybe some Forcers. Maybe you don't want to use Tiggyun or Hanya. So she becomes this Harmony support that is definitely recommended to summon on, because again, she is pretty universal. Now the time you shouldn't summon, if you shouldn't summon, it's mainly because you already have your Harmony supports. If you already have Ruan Mei and Sparkle, or Ruan Mei Bronya, Sparkle Bronya, and you already have them established on your teams, you don't have a reason to get another Harmony support. Unless you are looking to do some funny shenanigans with her, you could still get as much value off using Sparkle, because Sparkle is still absolutely broken, Ruan Mei is absolutely broken, Bronya is still really, really good. You don't really need another Harmony support if you already have two established ones on both their teams. So in that case, you are pretty much free to skip and you don't really have to consider it. So yeah, that is practically the video. It is a lot more simple this time, because she is thankfully a very, very, very universal unit and is very crystal clear whether you should or should not summon. So thankfully, it is a pretty easy decision to make. But anyway, let me know if you guys are going to be summoning, because I will. I can't wait to put her on the follow-up attack team and just test her out in multiple places. So that's going to be fun. But yeah, peace out.